Hi everyone, my name is Penny Lee and I'm a CPA practicing in Toronto, Canada. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the process that I took to create a currency conversion tool in Excel. Since I deal with foreign currencies a lot in my work as a cross-border tax accountant. So the first step that I took was to go to the Federal Reserve's website, which houses the historical daily exchange rates for these currencies, converting to US dollar, dating back to the 1980s. Now, for most cases that I've dealt with, I found that the historical data dating back to January 3rd, 2000 was sufficient enough. So I went ahead and downloaded this data into a worksheet called FX rate in my Excel workbook. Now, I then went ahead and started a single day foreign currency conversion tool with two input cells. The first is the currency number, indicating which currency we are dealing with, and the second is the date that we want to extract exchange rates for. Now, to ensure the correct exchange rate is extracted, I have created a choose function in combination with the VLOOKUP function. So the first argument of the choose function is the currency number in cell C3. And the VLOOKUP function will look up the exchange rate for the date in cell C4 for the currency in cell C3. Now, for the first currency that we're working with, the lookup function would be columns A and B in the FX rate tab. And we would be looking for the exchange rate in the second column in this range, which is column B. And of course, false for exact match. Now, if we repeat this process for all 17 currencies, we would have a tool that would be able to tell us the daily exchange rate for all 17 currencies on any date in the past 20 years. Now, to ensure accurate application of the exchange rate that we have extracted, I have created an if statement in combination with the OR function, since the euro and the British pound are worth more than the US dollar, and the Federal Reserve stores the Australian and New Zealand dollar in values that are less than 1, we would be using the multiplication operator for these currencies and the division operator for everything else. And this tool would be useful for converting any foreign amount that's relevant to a single date, such as all items on your balance sheet. Now, in order to add on to this tool so that it can extract the average exchange rate over a period of time, I have added a second date field to the tool so that we would be looking up the exchange rates between the beginning date and the end date indicated here. And in order to make this work, I have replaced the VLOOKUP function with the average ifs function so that we would be looking for any date that are greater than or equal to the beginning date and less than or equal to the end date. And this tool would be useful for any foreign amounts that are relevant over a range of dates, such as the income statement. Now, I have taken a step further to simplify both currency conversion tools so that the user does not have to punch in the currency number. Instead, they would just pick their relevant currency from a drop-down menu, which I have made possible by going to the data validation tool here and selecting the range of currencies that are listed here. And in order to make use of this drop-down menu, I have replaced the choose function with the if statement. And in order to make this work, I had to spell out the name of every single currency that's listed here. But I think that's a necessary nuance in order to make the lives of the user better. And I have kept the if statement so that we can ensure that the converted US dollar amount is accurate. And the same goes for the average exchange rate conversion tool. The currency number is being replaced by a drop-down menu, and in order to make this work, I have replaced the choose function with the if statement. And in order for this to work, I have to spell out the full name of each currency name. So I hope this is helpful for converting your foreign currency amounts to US dollar. I'm sure it will be useful in a variety of purposes, but do let me know what else you can use this for. See you next time. Bye.